we might as well take a look out at the sweet corn as we drive by. It's July 6th. It's going to be a very busy day. Dad prepped this last little bit of the field out for sweet corn yesterday while I was doing soybean things. And now we're planting sweet corn. We planted one variety, we got another one in here. And I'm gonna have to watch the seed a little bit because this is all the seed of this one variety. And it's tiny seed. This stuff is shriveled up like peas. I imagine it's some super sweet, extra sugary something or other that it doesn't turn to starch, which is a real pain for actually getting seed because it shrivels up, and if you have a small seed, there's not as much energy to germinate. So we're getting close to the trees here, bottom of the hill. This variety is actually really short, 69 days. Most of the corn we plant's in the 70s to 80s. But planting now will have us corn for the middle and end of September. And by that point, you know, we're probably 10 days at least away, probably closer to 2 weeks out from picking corn yet. And at that point, from the middle of July, August, and getting towards the end of September, I will have had it picking corn for 10 weeks or so. We're getting to the end of the fertilizer too. Running out of place to plant corn. Fertilizer is working down. Probably never seen the fertilizer auger turn before. But there it is, pushing it out. And we can kind of see it dribbling out down there. And hopefully we get time next week. I'll be able to get this all cleaned up real nice for winter. Or at least cleaned up. I don't know about nice, but it'll be less full of fertilizer. That's probably highly dependent upon rain, which is sure to come. I mean, it's not that it rains. We either have frequency or we have volume. So yeah, maybe we haven't had rain for, say, a week, but the last time it rained it was so much that, well, you saw down there in the valley where it was a little damp still. I guess we're not getting too low on seed. Dad was worried about how much we'd have. I think this uses the smallest flat plate we have. Now really the smallest corn I planted is mini Indian corn, and I used a sorghum plate for that because the mini Indian corn seed is so small. Have a busy day. Hay to bale this afternoon, beans to plant. We're planting sweet corn now, and hopefully maybe it's dry enough where we planted silage corn to replant that, because it didn't come up well thanks to the rain we got right after. Oh well, we're a few hours later, the sweet corn's planted. And we're hoping the hay is dry, saying it's dry enough. Because we don't know when it's gonna rain. Neither do the people on TV. And hopefully it's not today, hopefully it's not tomorrow, probably a better chance tomorrow. Minor detail. So I'm out here raking. Still the same good old little Ford tractor that mowed. Same old 256. But, interesting thing to note, we'll throw this in here. We got a wee bit of a surprise coming along the lines of hay production, and it relates to raking. So you have that to look forward to. I won't give it away too much, but you know, one of them small time deals, we don't get to demo things. So whatever I found, it's not a demo, we're stuck with it. Whatever it is, that's coming. Now this is is a field. It definitely demonstrates why I don't want a wheel rake or a rotary rake or anything that's really, say, long, because it definitely has its terrain features. Now, it's not the biggest of fields, but I do like it for its role most of the time. It makes square bale stacking a little exciting, but that also means it'll be one of the first to dry after wetness, except for the bottom. 2 windrows from the bottom in, we gotta watch out that we don't get stuck. I've definitely made my mark with the rice tires down there, and there was some water sitting in the marks for mowing. Actually, I think it may be a water line issue, but nobody associated with the property here knows anything about a water line out there. So it may or may not be a spring that I found. What a joy. Hopefully it's not a spring. We don't need more water just coming up out of the earth also. Now we'll rake this back pass real slow, and we'll test out Nick's driving skills. I'll try to at least make a tight windrow, but it's gonna be a fat one. That way we can bale nice and slow. Those New Holland balers like to be stuffed. You put a thin windrow in front of it, and you may get a little bit of bale variation. Because on the way back, it doesn't matter how far we throw it, but I'm trying to keep it tight. I probably shouldn't be raking quite this much together, but we're doing it, and that's what it's gonna be. If anybody remembers way back then when we started with the old International baler, I wouldn't be able to run this much through the baler at once. It didn't have a pickup wide enough. We'd be hard pressed getting all that sucked in the baler. Now we can give it the juice and fly back. Well, this is a quick little bit of raking. Yeah, we'll get on the baler here shortly. That's when the sweat begins. Well, Nick hasn't killed me driving baler yet. We're down to the last, well, 2 and a partial windrow. We got a couple wagons over yonder with hay. I didn't go too crazy stacking tall, only went 5 bales high instead of 7. Just trying to have a, let's say, a leisurely day to get started, make sure everything works okay. Not try to max anything out too much. Try to kill myself stacking, you know. The 66 is pretty nice to bale with because it's got a lot of slow speeds. I don't know if it's the 30-inch tires that make it slow, but first gear is super slow. Second gear is a little slow, and well, we're in 3rd gear right now, which if the hay is thick is really pumping them out. We'll downshift, but these windrows up the hill are a little thinner, so we can speed through them a little bit. Right now, Dad's either planting beans or working ground. I'm hoping he's working ground, because I know there's stuff to be planted, but it's easier a little bit to plant after dark than it is to till ground, because the ground that needs tilled is a bit of a wild adventure. Plus, the ground that needs tilled definitely needs the sunlight to bake it dry. So we got a lot going on today, and well, after baling hay, we'll catch you guys up on what's going on with the soybean planting. So far we didn't get stuck or anything, tires aren't too muddy, and hay is dry enough. I don't know, I do like 3rd gear a little bit because it's making the bales just a wee bit longer. They were a little short before. And I thought I'd raked some pretty fat windrows. I guess not big enough. Whew. Well, hay's in the barn, made a little over 300 bales. And this is how close we came to rain. We're the gray dot. You can probably read Cincinnati over here. And of course my phone goes to update, but we see that. That got really close. That got within, well, probably 15 miles or less. And that's the joy of the rain right now. I mean, okay, I understand pop-up storms are hard to predict. But sometimes it's really annoying because they might not be close. They could be right over us and bam, mini flood, because sometimes they just don't move. That's how we get 2 inches in 20 minutes or a half hour. It's a real pain. Well, that's thoroughly dark. Hey, headlights on the 1086. I don't know if we can see much more than just the brightness of the lights. Probably not, and I don't know if I'll be able to doctor this on the video editor. But my dad's out planting beans, and I'm gonna go home and try to scratch some dirt. Maybe we can get more beans planted at home in the morning and the silage corn replanted, just in time for it to probably pour on us with rain.